You see how they do me, big screen? You see how they do me? Doesn't matter what happens, I'm wrong. And it doesn't matter what crypto goes up. I told you it's going up. I told you it's going down. I told you to buy a Rosebud 5. I told you to buy that. Everybody. Even though Anal Rosebud 1, 2, 3, and 4 and Hemorrhoid both failed. But it doesn't matter. As soon as you hear, I told you. That's how I get. That's my life. It's just fucking. Doesn't matter what happens in the market. I just know this day, whatever.
Okay, I'm not going to waste any time and I'm going to be getting straight to the point in this video. The Instagram meme page, Lunaistabby, randomly posted a video that would begin a whole series of investigating into the page by me. And eventually, well, this video. Also, for clarification, I actually used to be a fan of Lunaistabby and actually liked a lot of the videos. But here's the video. Okay, now that that's over, the first thing that jumps out is the words crypto coin, as that has a negative connotation on the internet for being a source of a ton of scams, which I will not be getting into. But what is abundantly clear is that this is a meme coin, which is called PURR. What is currently relevant is the actual caption itself. Car Engine's new crypto coin helps kittens in need get PURR. And then once you direct yourself to the actual description, it says this: Car Engine Luna launches a new crypto coin, PURR, to help kittens in need. Launching today. When you get PURR, you don't only celebrate Luna's charm, but a portion of every sale goes to cat charities. How do you get PURR? Link in bio, Telegram channel. Once we finish the launch, all next steps will be shared there. Let's PURR together and help kittens in need. Yeah, simple enough. So it should be obvious by now that this is, well, a bit sketchy. And immediately some of the questions you can ask are, is the crypto coin being given to the charity? Why not just regular money? Why should you be trusted? What charities will this go to? Or how can we be ensured that this will actually go to a charity? While in fact these are all red flags, I wanted to do my due diligence and see if these questions had, well, answers. I instinctively asked those sorts of questions in the comments, but was provided with little to no answer. Actually, no answer at all. So I went and checked the link in the bio. There I was met with links to their Telegram promotions, Twitter, etc. But most important right now, the crypto website. Basic information like the roadmap, where to exchange the coin, supply, etc. Here, I was actually met with my first legitimate red flag. Backed by 343,000 Instagram celebrity Car Engine. Car Engine is just a joke about the cat purring, sounding like a car engine, but I'm just saying that so you understand that. But the sentence itself is phrased in such a way that it can be implied that the site wasn't actually made by the cat owner itself. Next, I will be going into the roadmap. While I was reading the roadmap, I noticed that the coin was launched through Pump.Fun. I had no idea what that is, but this turns out actually to be important, but in a different way, which I will get into right now. Pump.Fun, a website launched during January 2024, is a platform that allows non-technical users to be able to create and launch a meme coin or token that can be traded immediately without seed liquidity for less than $2. This site prides itself on making sure that all meme coins launched through the platform are safe, which is absolutely crazy. I did not know this was a thing, but I have a theory as to why we have been hearing so much about meme coins coming back again. Now more than ever has it been easier to create a crypto or a Bitcoin or some sort of anything, and it's made it so much easier to scam people. Some food for thought, but I digress. Then came the, well, next very apparent red flag, which was the play-to-earn cat game mentioned in the roadmap. Crypto games have never worked and will never, ever work. If you're interested in the weird world of crypto games, then I'll recommend a link in the description to the channel Upper Echelon, where he has made a great video on the topic, and I very much recommend him. But it wasn't until phase 3 where my fears about the charity angle really started to, I guess, be justified. Charity for cats is what was described, and I was still confused. What were they selling, and how would they be donating portions of these supposed sales to charity? At this point in the investigation, it was abundantly clear that this was a scam. So I took the assumption that this was implying that a portion of the money gained through this currency would be set aside to be donated to charity. But I immediately disregarded this, as every meme coin has failed and no sane business or charity would accept a meme coin as a currency. But then I realized this person has zero obligation to donate any money to a charity at all. Zero moral, social, or legal obligation to give any money to any charity. Nowhere is or was it ever specified on how the money would be donated, and no part of the donation process was ever transparent. The cat owner could donate a single dollar's worth in PURR tokens, and that would technically count as donating, as they didn't really make any sort of obligation at all, just saying that they would donate. Okay, at this point, it is absolutely reasonable to assume that there is no money that is going to be going to any charity, and there is no proof of them having the ability or the reason to do so. But on to the next. I went to their Telegram, as the information provided in the PURR website was basically worthless. So there was a lot of information to cover about the Telegram, and the information presented will be organized in a way that will convey how this next situation will unfolded. So the website, Twitter, and Telegram group is actually owned by a user named Mirrors, and some other key admins are Tom, Zelda Meyer, and a possible previous mod named Tommy. But there is zero actual proof that this person has any sort of relation, but it's still unclear. These are all key admins who are also investors, who are also in contact with the PURR development team. Now for the meat of this investigation. So it turns out, after the coin launched, the development team, they would buy ads and buy trending for many different social media outlets to push their coin. The team was able to use this to much advantage on Twitter, as many supposed crypto influencers, quote unquote, would begin posting about PURR and trying to generate hype around the project and pump up the coin. But then the developer team mysteriously actually abandoned this project, and almost immediately investors began losing confidence in the coin, and its value began dropping exponentially. By the way, I was actually in class when I witnessed all of this happening live. The Telegram chat began blowing up, as the core team member / admin Mirrors also actually mysteriously stopped responding to any messages at all anymore. And the person who actually owns the actual cat eventually leaves the Telegram group as well. And, well, people lost a lot of money. Some not as much, but few others lost much, much more than others. People got very pissed off at the remaining team, as many suspected the devs pulled the rug or did a pump and dump, fuddling, everything you could call it. And for the next couple of hours, it was absolute chaos. Regular investors pulling out, asking for a reason to remain holding, and loyal holders began actually making fun of people and begging people to keep their holdings, saying that it would go back up. And I quote, "Eating the dip, because this cat will retire me." As an extra note, I'm going to mention the last part because I have zero sympathy for these greedy humans, but there's also a few more reasons as to why I do not like them, but I will explain that when it becomes relevant, or more relevant than it already is. Now, I bet at this point you're wondering who this dev team is. Well, guess what? Nobody knew. The only people who had any sort of contact with them were the team members and mods in the Telegram chat. Yeah, so there is no way to contact or find out who these people were. But this really got to me, as it is sad, instead of attempting to expose these scam developers, which they were clearly attempting, a lot of these loyal investors and loyal supporters and mods and admins, all their minds were solely focused on the profit. They were focused on the profit till the very end, never explaining what happened or providing support, but doing everything in their power to have people keep their holdings and continue investing. Now, how do we know for sure that the devs did whatever they did, or did whatever people in the chat are claiming? Because when I was looking through, I did not find any sort of proof as to what they did. People were just claiming that they pulled the rug. People were claiming that it was a pump and dump, but not providing any sort of proof. Well, I found proof. After hours of looking through the birdeye.so website, I came across a user that had sold about 30,000 worth of PURR at once. Now, for me, this raised an immediate eyebrow, so I naturally did some investigating. And turns out this specific user had only been selling PURR, and never actually exchanged any currency for PURR, which they actually sold about 70,000-ish. Ultimately, this shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible at all, unless they had access to a private key, which fortunately, the time this user was selling coincides with the time the devs left. So yeah, it was a pump and dump by the developers. These devs bought a ton of ads to promote this project, which leads to the value of it rising, all while a cat account that is backing the meme coin is saying that they're going to pledge money to charities, in which there is no proof that will even happen. But then as soon as they felt like it, they decided to steal the money with the private keys they had and, well, leave. Also, the person who owns the cat said in a Telegram post that they donated $2,000 to charity. I don't believe them, and I will never believe them, as they have not provided any proof of doing so. So I will not believe them. And that is pretty much it. From here, I will be ranting about my personal experience in the investigation as a whole, as there is much I want to talk about personally. So I will be doing that right now. I have zero sympathy for these loyal supporters of the PURR project. Not only are they greedy human bastards, but they make fun of anyone who criticizes the project. When I was originally warning people about the project and commenting with questions, I actually got harassment from a few of the team's loyal backers who were making threats towards me in my DMs and making fun of me in comment sections for being a cat killer. And as soon as these devs left, they all immediately deleted all of their comments and began spam reporting me, and then eventually blocked me. You know, God may have sympathy for you, but I won't, and I will not be hiding your usernames or faces in this video. And your greedy ways are the reason you lost thousands, and I feel nothing towards you. You are nothing but scum. Also, what was pretty funny was that I commented making fun of their Twitter for only following Elon Musk, which, if you don't know, Elon Musk has actually promoted many meme coins that have either been scams or complete absolute failures. While being funny, it was also a red flag though. But around an hour later, they actually removed Elon Musk as the person they follow on Twitter and deleted the comment I made, which was pretty funny and absolutely petty of them. Currently, as of now, Lunaistabby has removed all links and all posts involved with the PURR crypto, and has been trying to rebuild their status as a cat meme celebrity. You know, I really do not like it when people use their famous pets and try to scam their audience into buying stupid projects, and I do not like using pets in this sort of way in general. It's very scummy. But since this video is pretty much almost over, I am now going to explain why I went to this investigation in the first place. Well, the simple reason is that I really love cats. And again, I'm not much of a fan of using pets for profit, especially in this way. Also, side note, don't bully the cat. Don't bully the Tabby account, as the cat's just a silly goober. But do not forget what the owner did, because as soon as these scummy moves are forgotten, in which will probably never go accounted for, they will more than likely do the same thing again and scam their audience again. I have also emailed Lunaistabby, but have gotten no response back about any sort of clarification about what happened. But I love cats, and I'm very willing to support charities and cat shelters who put in hundreds of thousands of dollars to save cats. And I was very saddened to see that people were attempting to use the guise of charity to profit off of a stupid meme coin. It's so scummy, and it makes me unbelievably sad. Don't invest in meme coins. If you're looking for a good cat/animal charity, I will immediately recommend Rag to Riches Animal Rescue and Baby Kitten Rescue on Instagram. And I will also link you guys to their Instagrams in the description. But have a good night.